But first, a new report says wine sales are up across the country. Catalina, a data firm that tracks shopping trends, found total dollar sales are up nearly 40% this year over last. The number of wine buyers increased by 16%. Afternoon sales have also spiked at convenience stores as the virtual happy hour has gained traction during stay-at-home orders.
Looking for a fun night in? Well, how about a cooking and wine pairing class? One local winery is offering virtual classes that you got to check out. Here with more is Peggy and Kurt from LDV Winery. Thanks for talking with us.
Hi, Destry. Glad you can come to the Vineyard Kitchen.
I know. I'm doing it virtually, and that's really what you want people to do. Tell me about your cooking class.
Well, we're down at the Vineyard. We've been holing up here at the Vineyard for a couple months now. And so we love to connect people with our food and wine pairings. And so we started a Thursday night, 4 o'clock, Facebook Live. And Kurt's here, my sous chef, and we're excited. We're doing spiced hot sausage patties.
What are some of the tips that you give people about pairing food and wine?
Well, pairing with an entire meal is important. Kurt, why don't you go ahead and get started with this recipe, and I'll tell them a little bit about it. But pairing wine is all about not overpowering the food or the food overpowering the wine. And so think about your entire recipe for the sides you're going to have as well as the proteins so that the wine really pairs well. So Kurt is making our spiced hot sausage patties. He has a 1.5 pounds of ground pork. He's added some onions. He's going to do garlic and all kinds of spices into this wonderful recipe. Plus, we also want to make things that people have in their pantry so it's not complicated. And we want to make recipes simply, so people aren't scared about making fresh vegetables or using fresh herbs like this wonderful sage that he's putting into this.
I love that. All right.
Yeah.
That's a good recipe. I'm going to let Kurt keep working on that. But I wanted to ask you, you also do something called Wine Tip Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. So what kind of tips are you giving people?
So last week we did, using the what to learn on a label is what we did last Wednesday, which is great because people look at a pretty picture on the label, but there's so much more information on the label that you can learn about the wine. And 1 week we did using our favorite cork screw in order to open wine. So we taught them how to do that. This week, I think we're going to go out into the vineyard a little bit and talk a little bit about what we're doing in the vineyard, which is called shoot thinning. Which is an important part of getting the vineyard ready for the growing season. So all kinds of things we talk about on Wine Tip Wednesday.
Yeah, I love to see that. And I like how Kurt's keep going. He's going to keep doing this, which is awesome. And a lot of people, if you don't know, where can we get your wines? I know you have a tasting room in Scottsdale that hopefully will be open again soon.
We hope to open it. We're thinking June 1st. We're making some modifications to make sure that our staff and our customers stay healthy and safe. So we're hoping June 1st. And then, but it's in Old Town Scottsdale. It's a great location with a great patio, perfect for people watching. But we still do Saturday morning curbside pickup or delivery. So if people want to get our wine, all that they need to do is give us a call or go online at www.ldvwinery.com and just order wine and we'll get it to you.
All right. And you can learn more about the winery by going online, ldvwinery.com, or call the number on your screen.